So, I have spent a great deal of time trying to get Satori to learn some buffs, because that's the one thing I feel she really needs. Fortunately, after hours, there's a dog in there that has like 5 or 6 different buffs. A bunch of them are named Hyper this, Hyper that. They seem amazing! And they're mixed in with elite, anyway. She just won't learn them. I tried dominating and charming and But I did discover a really cool party, which before we delve into Genbu's swamp... I'm supposed to be going to Genbu's swamp. Anyway, I want to show just a cool party for the dice dictate a different thing. I figured out how one of Notori's abilities that I've always left mysterious, because I was just like, Notori's guns are amazing, but it turns out she has another very impressive thing she can do. Besides, these guys over here need more time in the spotlight. They haven't had the spotlight since the Nintendo 64. Okay, check this out. So, Marisa goes, fire! She goes, fire. Story goes, oh, come on, don't die. I picked something durable for a reason. Anyway, she will join into up to, like, every single one of them can use a fire attack, and she'll shoot all the enemies each time with more fire. And it's actually really impressive. It counts as a physical attack, whereas the spells are obviously magical attacks. And it has some odd traits. Apparently, as far as my guess is, that the game can only keep track of one reaction ability at a time. Like, the chaser abilities supersede any others, as far as I can tell. What I mean by that, let me give an example. In this place, over here, there's this really obnoxious eel that will, anytime you hit it with magic, will do Thunder Breath and just mess up your whole party with it. You know, like if you had 3 characters casting all spells, like it'll be blasted 3 times and it'll just wreck your day. Unless Notori is using Fire Chaser, or I presume any of the chasers, because she, you know, the spell goes off, the eel's set to react with its counterattack, but Notori's set to react with Fire Chaser and shoot all the enemies. So Notori's reaction overwrites it, she shoots, and the eel never Thunder Breaths you. And, yeah, it was just interesting. So, I just... as far as I can tell what's going on. Alright, we're gonna have to roll up a whole new party. But first, there should be a cutscene here. Yep. What, something Dark Tree? Didn't quite catch the name of your song there. We're back at the forest. I always figured we'd go back to the Forest of Magic, but I always figured we'd go to her house. 'Cause it's there. It's gotta be there for a reason, right? Wait, what the? It appears to be practically transformed. What's going on? Could this have happened in such a short time? The forest isn't the same as usual. The plants are practically overflowing with life energy. Is this another one of those supposed culprits' deeds? Oh, it's supposed culprits. That's right. That's right. After all we've been through, don't believe anything. This could easily just be another group of innocents that we're attacking. We only have Tenchi's word for it, and she's already proven to be a liar when she claimed she was the culprit. This might just be she might just want to watch us beat these people up for entertainment. That seems to be the case. Actually, we have no real idea what kind of power they have. This power is indeed different from the Horai. What power is this? We will surely find out in time. Right! Leave the thinking about this and that for after. We're going to Genbu's swamp. By the way, why is the swamp called Genbu's swamp anyway? Because it's a swamp in a columnar joint formation. If you look at it from above, it's like a turtle. Thus, Genbu Swamp. Ah, I see. I want to see it. I want to stop the mindless chatter. Let's get going. Jeez, I'm just wondering what that green circle is. Oh, please, game. I want to know what the green circle is. No, you don't get to find out what the green circle is. Thanks. It looked kind of like a teleport thing, only it was green. Alright. So apparently the swamp is where we find meteorites, because that's the new item for the day. We need a 12-sider. 2! Patch, you're the leader. Congratulations on your promotion. Well, actually, you're not the commander. You're just the front row. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nitari, you're in. And you have some fire or other elements to work with. Let's hope we get Marisa. I like the chaser stuff. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aya! Interesting choice. 4. Hey, that is Marisa. Lucky! Alright. 4. Moko. What? That's more fire. I guess we're going to use Fire Chaser today. And no Reimu. We got Satori. Oh, in commander position. You can't learn techniques in the commander position. I don't really like you as a commander. I like you in the regular party. Oh well. She could have been more fire. Aya, you should change places with her. Ah well. Such is the chaotic nature of these people. Alright. What have I done to all of your growths? What terrible things have I done? Well, oops. I mean, this might be good too, but... Oh, when was the last time you participated in combat? Okay, you're in your wizard build right now. Let's get you recovering MP. The problem with Marisa, while she's good on bosses sometimes, she's not as good for random encounters. Unless you're going to be visiting a heal point often because you're grinding. Then she's great. But the problem is all of her good abilities use bombs. And because she's so bomby... Alright. Let me see. Fire resistance and fireland recovery. Rebel! I don't know, this one seems really good to me. But I really like all of them. I like all your abilities. That power attack of 70. But auto resurrection! Almost. I gotta give up another. But I like you being immortal. But I also like you being able to hurt things. Seriously, the last ward that revives everyone on somebody who dies last because they're really tough seems good. You look like you would have things to teach Satori. Well, fairies, let's play with fire. Shame you don't have anything that's any particular element there. You're really short on MP. I should save you. This does not look like a dangerous encounter to me. They look more like they're just frolicking. Just forced spirits out frolicking in the, or fairies. And we're just coming through with an axe and... Oh, hey, Patch still has that equipped. It's like, wait a minute, an axe? None of my characters should be... Oh. It's a pipe! It's a Super Mario Brothers pipe. The Mario Brothers are here somewhere. Uh-oh. Okay, get your tablets of fate. Yeah, look at that. This is totally... Is this the forest from Mario RPG? You know, last time I saw you things, you were little puffs that died in one hit. Are you going to punish me for all the ones that I burned earlier? I'm expecting them to be soft. Yeah. Nothing to worry about here. I can conserve my resources on this one. Yay! Well, it looks like I can engage one of those pipes over there. Frankly, I can't see any reason to expend resources here. One of them's got a sword, one of them's got a spear. They like the fairies that wield various weapons. None of them have staves, so... Let's see how you like the cold, swamp thing. These at least look like they're ready to fight. Like at first I kicked in and I just saw ones with little crowns of whatever they had put on their heads. Very, very specific and scientific here. Whatever they put on their heads. But now they're suddenly like, oh shit, we're under attack, and they send their warriors. Oh my gosh. For serious? I like how it's like a CG pipe. Like, has everything been CG all along, or is it just the pipes? By that I mean three-dimensional. I mean, I guess technically if this was done in vector art, then this would all technically be CG, but I mean the 3D. Just die. You're not even worth. You're not even a. You're like a little speed bump. Like, ooh, what was that? Oh, it's just one of those. Ah, now this is an encounter I can respect. I will give it a bomb. One bomb. You're a one-bomb encounter. Isn't Fire Chaser something else? Presumably, I can... Like, I have a ton of different elements. The only one that I don't really get now is the cucumber one, because Mystic? The only one who can use Mystic that I know of is Marisa. And how are you going to combo off that? I don't get that one. There's bells ringing in this music. Strange. Oh, crap. What cute little bare-chested harpy children. Okay. I guess I should start murdering them now. Like, that's not the face of somebody who's trying to aggressively tear me apart. That's the face of a kid who's just like, hey, friends! But this is Gensokyo, so playing with friends probably does involve firearms. Firearms and claws to the face. Probably start at a... what's this? Well, it sounds like something you would equip. But it's not very good. Aha! Better? Much better. It's weird. I'm using, like, a DVD as a show. That's not good. Are these alien parasites? Maybe that's why I'm fighting the harpies. Because they have heads filled with alien parasites that are all gross and weird. Gross, 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 gross. Ick, 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 ick. Oh, dazed. That's unfortunate. Her single target fire chaser is also really good. It hits way harder. What? No, I meant auto battle. Shit, that's not the first time I've mixed that up. While grinding, I've done that a few times. Oh joy, magic metal. Just what I needed. And it's so cheap, it costs 5 MP, so I mean, why not? Even if it only triggers once, it's still a pretty decent attack for 5 MP. Okay. Auto battle. Yes. See, fingers? You don't have to be stupid all the time and click the wrong buttons. Wonder what kind of drops they all has. I'll have to consult the yokai encyclopedia later. Huh. Oh, crap. Oh, we've added a skeleton from Rome to the mix. Okay. Fire. Alright. Oh, she doesn't have it equipped. I'm going to try using her reporting, because there was a slot in the yokai encyclopedia where it says I didn't scan them. I don't know what kind of additional data it will give me. I tried using scan. That's one of Satori's abilities, because it said you didn't scan them. So okay, scan, and that didn't fill in the data. So I figure it's got to be Aya's. That's the problem with it. I was relying on Patch there, and Patch fell down. I probably shouldn't rely on Patch being alive. What with anything and everything knocking her down. You can get them all. Good. Let's go with Flying Phoenix. I haven't tested to see if Flying Phoenix works yet with Fire Chaser. I don't see why it wouldn't. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Skills. Well, you had a blank open slot anyway. Here you go. Crap. Okay. This music is, well, this game has had better. I'll leave it at that. Scan the harpy. Are you already running out of bombs, Marisa? Gah! You need a way to recover those. Too strong to scan. Are you kidding me? It's a child. I'm sorry, that's too strong for me. I can't scan it. Now I remember why I stopped attempting to use that ability at the beginning of the game. When this swamp inevitably kicks my butt, I'm going to flower. I'm kind of confused. I want to be systematic about this, but... Switch. What? Huh? Huh. Well, it doesn't switch again, so it doesn't flip back and forth. Hello, Elder Basilisk. How are you this morning? Do you enjoy bullets? I have lots of them. Probably since you're a lizard, you won't like the cold. That was a fair guess. Ah, that's something Satori could definitely learn. Smack. Oh my gosh, you're still alive by a lot. Back punch. I thought I'd almost beaten. Can't seem to find your weakness. Ooh. Yes, but I have a big bang coming. Kaboom. You're toast. Oh, come on. Let her do her last word. Hiya. Last words usually trigger before everything else. Okay, locked door. Ugh. This is a big confusing maze. Oh dear. Scorpions! Alright, you can scan a bug. Surely a bug is not too much for you to comprehend. I wonder if I'll get something by scanning a ton of enemies. Or reporting. Maybe it doesn't mean too strong. Maybe it means I have to kill a bunch of that enemy first. Because it does. The Yokai Encyclopedia keeps a kill count. Alright, you guys got this. I'm thinking I should start experimenting with the status effects more. I keep thinking back at that boss, the one that I that I insta-death at random. I was just... Okay, this does go back up. I don't get it. Oh! Joy! Seriously? I see. I think I get it. Okay. I'm still gonna explore this room. It's not even a silver keyed chest or anything. It's just a normal box. Couldn't have put anything too important in it. Fondants. Trying to conserve what resources I have remaining. Not necessarily doing the best job of conserving those resources, but I'm trying. Okay, up. Okay. Hello there. Yes, you're an antlion larva. As in suggesting there's a full-sized antlion somewhere? Possibly as a mini-boss? I haven't seen like a true mini-boss in ages. Alright. Yes. Yes, let's go all out. Your lot are in trouble. I should have made us all have the first turn with Aya. It lives. Not for long. Yum yum. Let's eat up an antlion. Okay. Eyeball found. Wish I knew where I was. Dryads. That's what I thought you were when I looked at you. I just don't understand why you're wearing metal, wristbands. Interesting take on Dryads. They're actually like... They're not a person that is tied to a tree, but they're actually like rooted to the ground. Since they're rooted to the ground, we don't actually have to run up and attack them. We could totally just go around. But that's not the proper spirit for this place. Okay. I'll take this. Oh, he's happy to find a rusty blade. There's a sentence that probably doesn't come up very often. Always happy to find a rusty blade. I'm running lower and lower on the MPs. That will take care of that cleanly. I wonder what would happen if Marisa double cast. Obviously, I'd Fire Chaser twice, right? Or would the thing... Does Fire Chaser overwrite the... does it count as a reaction ability? It might. Possibly preventing double casting from triggering. I can't tell because it triggers so rarely and I've only just started using this trick. Something to think about. Grass is like strategically placed to slow me down while I'm being chased. Ugh! Yep. Here we are. Yep, there's the chest I wanted. That the game tempted me with before dropping me into this trap. Ooh, is that an earth shard? Those are hard to find. The last area gave me was willing to just pour fire, lightning, and water shards all over me from the flying saucers, but earth shards not so much. For some reason it was hard to find earth shards in the sky. I can't imagine why. Yes, it is good. No. I'm stuck? What the heck? I can't... What? I seem to have lost control. Completely and absolutely. No? There are no controllers plugged into this computer that I could be sitting on. Nope, I'm not sitting on anything. The game has just lost control. My commentary proved too much for it. Alright, well, I'm gonna see if I can get to the bottom of this. So, I'll be back in a minute. I just reset the game and everything's fine. Also, I forgot to turn that on. Since I don't know what bosses are in Genbu's swamp, I mean, I saw some people, but I don't really know who they are. and I wouldn't be able to find art for them, most likely, on Google easily, at least not without some kind of spoilers. So I'll just go with characters already in my party. Yeah, I really don't know what happened. I just reset the game and it works. I didn't reset anything else on my computer. It was literally the game, not anything with my input. So that's not open. Didn't think it was. Alright, well, let's go a different path then. I did not recover my MP. I should have taken that opportunity. The game booted me. It's perfectly fair when the game screws me over to go and recharge, right? I like this party. See, it's gotta be the same target, though. With the single target, it doesn't trigger twice. Unless the target's still alive, it won't shoot something else. Still learning things. Oh, crap. That's just gonna run out of MP so soon. I should totally just leave this place and recover all my bombs and MP. Right near the entrance. Goodness knows when the encounters get more difficult, they might wipe me out even if I have full resources. I think I'll actually do that, because I also want to see Aya's reporting ability. If I can get more information in the Yokai Encyclopedia. So we'll just drop by the Scarlet Devil Manor and just pop in and hit something. Yay. Selene Needle. I still haven't found a meteorite. Wait. Crap. I'm a little lost. I'm going completely the wrong direction, aren't I? Forget Chaser, I'm just gonna use my own fire ability. Crap. That dazed almost everyone. Ooh, wow, I might just get wiped out here. Come on, Notori, why are you slow? Oh dear. Surprise! Barrel Howling? All the abilities. That's an axe ability, not an enemy skill. Can you seriously just learn to do Barrel Howling, like just at will, regardless of weapon? Okay. Ooh, happiness. I find a lot of stabs. I don't see a lot of spears and things, but I get a lot of stabs. Okay, water enhancement. Slightly stronger, but this one gives me Exorcism 50. I don't know. I suppose I could throw around a little ice. Okay. As I was saying, let's go pop into Scarlet Devil Manor for a moment. Crap. Sometimes you just can't get around them. But what do I care? I'm gonna recover it. Oh, right, ice. I'm gonna recover anyway. May as well. Moko's pretty awesome. It's a shame that my Phoenix has so few MP. So little MP. That she can deplete it all. Okay. Huh! Hi! Oh, there you go. Did you claim that you're not strong enough? Oh, I have? Did I? Well, shoot, this was a wasted trip. Alright, whatever. We'll just swat a couple bats at a naked puppet. Why do you have naked puppets wandering around your mansion? I wouldn't do that. Oh! Ah! That's what it is? That's the kind of data that you get from scanning? That is not something you should have to earn. Flavor text like that should just be given away. Oh well. Disappointment. Couldn't even give me the move list and put stars next to the ones Satori can learn? Huh? Well. Whatever. Still haven't found a meteorite for crafting. Why not? They are in this area, right? I mean, I just realized, just because the game's been, like, I have no guarantee that it will continue to put items as soon as they're, like, just because a new tier of crafting became available to me doesn't mean that the items are, and you knocked out Patch when I was counting on her for Fire Chaser. Ah, the weakness of this technique. I was trying to conserve MP, but I guess I can splurge because you're annoying. What are those green puffballs anyway? I wonder if silence would do good against those stupid mind flayers and all their mind blasts. I'm actually really annoyed about those dogs and not being able to get the buffs. I tried all the buffs on them through control, as well as charming them a whole bunch and getting their other techniques to trigger on me. Like, they don't have a lot of MP, so they run out by the time you control them. They are usually just about out. And on top of that, like, they tend to be really dangerous battles. You have to gear your party specifically for dealing with it, and then bring the correct characters. Ooh, that uses a bomb. What have you learned today? I never use this one. Mystic. It is a mystic attack. Sword Chaser. It doesn't hit very hard, and it uses a lot of MP. I don't get it. But I will take a look. This has to be worth a bomb for some reason. Maybe. Or it might just be a useless dead card. Okay, ahem. Point? Guess who's not falling for your trap this time? Oh ho 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 ho. Crap. Is it really single target? Why? Why is this a bomb and high MP cost ability if it's only single target medium? Show it to me! What is this? Don't pretend that Mystic Element is somehow worth it. Well, that worked. That hit really hard. But it looked like the Harpy was weak to it. But yeah, don't pretend Mystic Element is worth the bombs. If this ability doesn't hit hard. 2000 is really good though. And it's not like Notori was using her bombs for anything else. If the MP cost were lower, I'd say yes! As it is, I'm not convinced. I am not convinced this is a good attack yet, but it's making a good showing with that 2000. Oh, also it's kind of stupid. Again, it's a stupid move. Just the look of it. Water Dragon. I like how they cost less MP, don't use bombs, and yet... Okay, they're not quite as hard hitting, but the cooldown's smaller too. Like, they're just better. Already did that one. Ooh. Ah, crap. Maybe I should drown them, but no, we must kill them with fire. Because they're gross. They're the sort of thing that probably regenerates. Either that or it has acid for blood. Either way, we want to incinerate it. I have got to get Pax some armor. I think I could actually get her something if I use a Yokai Mountain Rock, but what? I should probably just go do it. But there's a higher tier of gear now. Okay, that corner. You lot. Poor, foolish skeletal warriors. You should have known better. I have a nuke prepared. It's a shame I can't carry it to the next fight. Between Satori and Patch, I have like all of the attack last words. That'll just straight up... Ooh, shield. Ah, fine. No, the bomb! The bomb! Aya, you are ridiculously fast. You go before, like, anything. Like, you consistently go before other people's final words. It's amazing. What? No one can equip? Oh, you can. You know, I want to give you a really impressive, awesome shield that protects against light for some reason. But the thing is, you're a commander. I mean, I know you're like a full character with all these interesting abilities, but anytime I really need you, it's gonna be in the capacity of commander slot. Now you, on the other hand, you can make good use of this. Anyone want an armored plank? Yeah, I know you don't use a shield, but you might, randomly, I don't know. At some future date. I don't have any use for the armored plank at all, so I'm just gonna hand it to you. Definitely different enemies underground than overground. Impress me with this extending arm trick of yours. You know, maybe that's partially why I like Notori. But have I been mixing up Satori and Notori's names? It's an easy thing to do. especially when you're talking about both of them. Maybe part of the reason that I like the little Kappa is because she reminds me a bit of Priestess from Star Ocean: The Second Story. And this extending arm thing just makes me all the more think of Priestess. Priestess's weapons were just all mechanical punching arms. Like, all of her weapons. Ah, Star Ocean. We never... Okay, I think we finally did at some point. During the Super Nintendo era, and we didn't get the original Star Ocean from Enix. Enix didn't port any of their stuff to the US hardly. Like, they ported a few things, but most of their titles they did not. And we missed out on all kinds of cool stuff, including Star Ocean, which was an incredible game. I managed to play the English translation by DJAP. They translated like 99% of the game before, I think they had a hard drive failure or something and lost and just never came back to the project. And then dissolved or something. I don't know what exactly happened to them. They were like pumping out translations left and right back in the day. But my introduction to the Star Ocean series was Star Ocean: The Second Story. And it was incredible. For a long time it was my favorite game for like a decade. I loved it. Then Star Ocean 3 came out and I was very disappointed. For a number of reasons. I think this one's better. Who needs a mana shield like the mana sword? I don't know. Maybe? Alright, I'll take it. The thing is, I have my theories, but the thing to note, the important thing to note about the Star Ocean series, Star Ocean 3, till the end of time, the game was just unfinished. Like, all the things were there, but it was clearly cut in during its development time. It was made during the merger between Squaresoft and Enix, and I don't know quite what happened, but it was a big, over-ambitious project, I think. And then they got bought out by, or whatever exactly happened that merged the two companies. And the game just got shipped before it was done. All kinds of complaints about that game, all over the place, but I believe that that's the core issue. Why so many things were just not what they should have been. And some people like the game, and if you like the game, that's great. I just wanted it to have things that it didn't have in it, and stuff. Anyway, that was the game that everyone was introduced to the series, the franchise, with, because not a lot of people played Star Ocean 2. Star Ocean 1 didn't come to the US until way later. Way later, on a Game Boy or something. I don't actually know what it ended up on. In fact, I'm not even 100% sure it did. I just think it did. I think I have to go through the trap. I don't think there's any way around it. Anyway. But yeah, and I haven't even played the later titles. Like 3, I was so disappointed with 3, I haven't actually played a Star Ocean title since. From what had been forever my favorite series. It was eventually supplanted. I actually am a bigger fan of StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 is my favorite game nowadays. But anyway, I really really enjoyed the Wings of Liberty campaign. Heart of the Swarm was good. Heart of the Swarm was really good. Wings of Liberty was the best, though. Ooh! But nobody uses swords. Are you kidding me? This has more attack power than your katana? And you're in katana skill? Wow, what would it be like to switch you to sword? Wow. I'll do it. I don't know when I'm going to get to play with you next, but I'm switching you. At least for the time being, to the magical super sword. You can almost get that. Yeah. Star Ocean the Second Story is not a perfect game, and even while it was my favorite game, I recognized that it was not the best game ever made. And I don't know if many people make that distinction, but just because something is something that I really like doesn't necessarily mean it's the best. It's just that I really like that thing. Star Ocean 2 had a number of problems. Most notably, the voice acting. It's not that the voice acting was bad, it's only in battles, and the voice clips only played with attacks. And, like, at the time, voice acting was the thing that you didn't see in games. Like, this was something that they were using as a kind of a selling point, and it was a poor choice in selling points. Because, well, it sounds something like battle in Star Ocean 2, when you get far enough in the game, sounds something like this. Tear into pieces, tear into pieces, tear into pieces, tear into, tear into, tear into, tear, 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 tear. Yeah. And, to be fair, video games at that time didn't know better. The voice clips were a new thing. They had not really hardly been implemented before, as I mentioned. Now, in the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 eras, when I encounter a game that does that, I am far less forgiving, because they should know better by then. Mega Man X7? Was it 7 or was it 8? I don't even remember. Ah. Let's go back to fire. Fire, 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 fire. You're in trouble now. Oh, you're in for it. I love that one. It's got a kanji. It just looks really cool. That's one of the best spell animations. The one bomb earth technique that Patch uses, though, that one doesn't look so good. Yeah, but Star Ocean 2 had just... the battle system was really fun and novel at the time. Star Ocean 1 actually had pretty much the identical battle system, too. Okay. But doesn't that just lead up to a pipe I already been? And what was that door? Where's that one? It was my first time running into an item crafting system, which is another one of the game's flaws. I mean, the crafting system is good. It's okay. Nowadays, we've seen crafting has been perfected nowadays. So nowadays, there's all these more robust and good crafting systems. But for PlayStation 1 era, it was a solid crafting system. Much better than the alternatives. Legend of Mana had a terrible crafting system. In an otherwise great game, just that crafting system. It was madness. Nobody understood it or how it worked. Well, fork you. The people who actually did understand that crafting system just broke the game. They're just like, and I have a knife with like 10 million attack power on it. And a helmet with 10 million defense on it. Ah ha ha. Ah, crap. But anyway. Star Ocean 2's crafting system, the problem was not how the items went together or all the skills. The skill system is still one of the best systems in an RPG for powering up your characters. I love the skill system. But the problem with the crafting system was the implementation of how long it took. I'm going to craft this item. Whoppo, 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 bing! Oh good, that's not the item I want. I'm going to craft this item. Whoppo, 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 whoppo. You can spend hours just sitting there listening to whoppa, whoppa, whoppa while things craft. Yeah, there was a lot of flaws in it. Heck, even the game which I consider to actually be the best game ever, and that would be, boy, I think I need to go up that way. Yes, and that means going back around to the beginning, which is the original NES Legend of Zelda. I consider that to be the greatest game ever made, when I consider the time it was made and everything else. Are you gonna shut if I go backwards? Oh, screw you! Or I guess, screw me, since the gate shut in my face. But yeah, even the original Legend of Zelda has flaws in it. All kinds of flaws. Most notably in the fact that it came out before an internet existed, and you spend a considerable amount of time finding dungeons and things. I mean, that's sort of what the game was about, was exploring and finding things in a way that even all these modern games that are supposedly about exploring never are. But yeah, touching every single tree with fire, sticking a bomb on every single tile of every wall in the game. Not the best game mechanics. You know, if we're gonna be fully honest with ourselves. Still, I mean, you look at the games, the top-down adventure games that came before it, there really wasn't anything to speak of. I mean, Mario Brothers, the original Mario Brothers, what it did for platformers, but the original Zelda, just, man, Miyamoto was amazing. He's still amazing. Video games would not be what they are if that man had not done all the stuff he did. He contributed so much to the development and popularity of just everywhere I turn in this forest. This forest seems a little crowded. We have to depopulate it. Thin out the population a bit here. Guess they said it was bursting with life energies. I guess that's why there's so many little harpy kids running around, huh? Somebody laid a huge clutch of eggs. Alright. Oh, this music is... I'm a big fan of Toho music, but not this particular track that you got. I don't even know what you took and mangled to sound like this. What this originally was. There are parts of it that are nice. Doggone it. Okay, this is the first screen. Okay, this pipe. This pipe here. Yes. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and step on this switch again because why not? Might as well leave the doors open. Stupid one-way door. Alright. Ah, it didn't shut in my face. Good. This is where I'm supposed to be. Of course there'd be doors all over the place, but... Oh, really? If I leave the door open, because that's probably the first pipe, right? But you're telling me if I leave that door open, then I'm stuck? Like, if I actually go to the first screen and go down this pipe, I have to close the door behind me? Is that what you're telling me? I have to take a good look at this room and see. Poison is unusually virulent. You still have 6 bombs, but almost no MP. You're almost out of MP. Marisa, you're hogging all the MP. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have some nice multi-target attacks that don't use bombs on Marisa. She has more MP than anyone else. Great, Patch never goes first. Lightning. Interesting. Ooh, pretty. Yes! I honestly did not think I was going to win that battle. Okay. God, come on! Alright, fine. I'm not going to hold on to what little I have left. I relinquish all of it on you. I better leave that gate open. I'm not going to last much longer. Although I have the perfect... When it comes to last words, this is about as good as it gets. I have 2 powerful attacks. If I had Yomu in here, it would be perfect. It would be perfect for random encounters. Alright. And some bosses, apparently. Okay, that one remains shut. This one trades, but I'm about to die, so I better not. Better leave this gate open. Explore that later. So that's probably... Oh, fork. Lizard man! Well, you didn't bring any dragon turtles with you, so... So you are helpless. Have some cold. Have some heat. Boy, even the lizard men, like, they're naked with a spear. They're not that big or powerful or anything. And yet even they take a heck of a beating. Electricity? Not cold? You're weak to electricity. Okay. This has a Secret of Mana feel to it. It's the shadows. The shadows give me a Secret of Mana vibe. And of course the walking mushrooms, the matangos. I'm also a big fan of the Mana series. What is this? What is this? Like, you want to be a beholder, or possibly a cacodemon, but you got arms and legs and you're carrying a fork. Like, what? You were in the middle of doing some yard work? I didn't mean to up... That's not... I mean, it sort of is, but it's not a beholder. It's wrong. It's just wrong. Marisa, don't... Oh, come on. Crap. Magic cancel, but it's I thought it was a physical attack. Maybe it's not a physical attack. It seemed to be. But I could be mistaken. I've been wrong about plenty of other things. I don't know if we can win this. The magic cancel from its stare, that is sort of like the beholder's anti-magic field that comes out of its main eyeball. Come on, that's a final word. You can't cancel them. Last word should trump all. Ah, last word trumps all. Goodbye. Or I suppose just being punched in the eye would do it too. If I got punched in the eye, that might be it for me. Okay, I think this is where I have to call it. Let me steal a few last items. Ah, crap. Unicorns? Unicorns. No, you're gonna cancel stuff. Bullets! We are all used up. This might be where we die anyway. So, I'll grab one more chest. Oh, you're fireproof. I never knew unicorns were fireproof. At least they're not teleporting. Teleport is one of those abilities that never translates well to this type of battle system. You know? I wonder if they're just immune to all elements. They might just have magic immunity. Oh, they do! That's really bad for this party. This party is terrible at fighting magic immunity. At the moment, though, it's kind of terrible at fighting anything, because it's out of MP. It's a bunch of wizards who've run out of MP. Fighting something that cancels magic, and something that's just straight up immune to magic. Yeah. I'd say this is pretty much a nightmare situation for this party. Especially with their gunfighter down. Oh, come on, you can get back up. That's your thing, you get back up. Don't cancel. We can still win this. Yay! What element is it? Anti-unicorn element. Good. I think I lost anyway. Do we have a bomb left? We do. Do something good for once. That was not good. No, you're in cooldown. Wow. Well, I guess this was the perfect place to end the video. So close! So close. Ah. 4! Aww. Marisa is out. Okay, let me see. Patch, Notori, Aya. Okay, let's see. Patch. You. No, you're leader. Commander, I mean. Okay. 1! No, she's commander. She can't... why not? We'll roll for a new commander. Reimu as a commander. Magic damage down. Reduces all damage. Ally effects gain exorcism. Nah. I guess she'll be okay. Anyway, until next time and every time. This is Hadrix signing off.